you had a successful sales career, and you've done a lot of impactful things in both the startup world and just general corporate America. As you were navigating that journey, what did you start to uncover about what life is like for a female leader in sales?
I think first off, it's a lonely place to be. I started my career 15 years ago, and I was in a leadership role really quickly within my first year in corporate America. And now 15 years later, only about 17% of sales leaders are women. And when you get into the more senior you get, the lower that goes. When you get to those C-suite roles, like the CRO roles, it's probably closer to 7 or 8%. So there just aren't a lot of women in sales leadership. And the result of that for me was that I didn't have anybody to look to early in my career because I hadn't really built that LinkedIn community. I was very isolated within my own company, and there weren't any women sales leaders. There was just nobody to look to be like, I want to model myself after what that person is doing, or wow, that person really inspires me. That's such a great roadmap of where I can go next. So I think there is a bit of that loneliness and isolation. I also didn't realize I was in a very toxic work environment. And obviously there were some issues of gender discrimination and sexism and sexual harassment, but I just thought that's the way it was. Like, I guess this is just what it's like to be in corporate America. I guess this is just what it's like to make it in the big city or be in sales. And I was very successful. Like, I was extremely good at my job. I was constantly just smashing targets. So I was like, I guess this is just what it's like to be in sales. And it took me probably 7 or 8 years to really get that wasn't the case. And then I think even after I got it, it probably took me another 3 years to get really angry about it and realize that I wanted to take back my story and share that and hopefully inspire or help or lead with that generosity to make other people's lives better, help them avoid some of the situations I encountered.